In this video, you will watch me paint tulips using two different mediums with watercolor pencils and watercolors. Hi everyone, this is Mohana. I'm an artist and a calligrapher. I love experimenting with different art forms and mediums. I'm a full-time project engineer and a part-time artist. If you are interested for more of my artworks, check out my Instagram at @mohanasdesign. First, I'm going to draw this tulip using watercolor pencils on brown sketchbook. Coming to the materials that I have used, these color pencils are from Faber-Castell. I have mentioned all the products that I've used in this video in the description. I'm going to use this brown sketchbook from Ayush paper of size A5. This sketchbook is great for gouache, oil pastels, color pencils, as the paper is pretty thick and works great for heavy blending. Using a mechanical pencil, I'll start sketching the tulip first. I'm using this image as a reference for this painting. I always detail the lighter shade first and then blend the dark shade over it, because it is hard to bring a lighter shade on a dark background, and that is what you will see me doing here. I am now going to add a light pink shade on the background and continue to add in the dark shadows and blend them well. I don't want to go in right away with the dark red shade for the shadow. It is better to build up your shadows. I am finding those shadowed areas, slightly filling them in and making sure they are completely covered with color in one direction or the direction that the reference photo suggests. So just be sure and careful not to create any hard lines for realistic drawings. You want to have soft lines, so when you are defining the edges, make sure they're soft lines and don't create a border. You can see me creating gradients of pink and blending it out slowly, and detailing those petals after completely blending with the right shade. I used a white pencil on top to bring out those delicate details of the petal. You can see that the stem is in apple green shade. I'm using a lemon yellow on the right side of the stem because that is the direction of light falling on it. So it is a bit lighter shade. I'm going to blend it out with a green from left to bring a perfect gradient, and I'm going to do the same with the leaves. And that's it. I hope you were able to follow me. If you have any doubts, comment down and I'll be happy to help. Coming to this watercolor painting, I'm going to be using a watercolor sketchbook from Ayush paper. It is 100% cotton with 270 GSM. It is great for any watercolor paint. I love this book for one good reason. I can work on any painting detailing for any long time and the paper never wrinkles. It is super comfortable to work with this sketchbook. I'm going to be using a mechanical pencil, some watercolor brushes from Princeton, a palette to blend the colors, and watercolors from White Nights. I'm going to keep a jar of water beside me and a napkin to wipe off the excess water or paint off the brush. And I'm also going to use a hairdryer to dry the painting quickly. I'm going to start sketching the tulip again, and I'm keeping the lines faint. I'm going to use wet on wet technique where I'm going to wet the part of painting with water first and then add the color on top, detailing the petal. Here I'm applying clean water first. Using the shades Cadmium Red Light and Carmine for petals. I'm going to quickly spread the color wherever required. Using a detailer brush, I am adding the tiny strokes as shown in the reference picture. I use a hairdryer to dry out the layer first so that I can detail on top of it. It is really important to make sure the layer is dried out before you start detailing on top of it, or else the details are going to spread out and it is not going to look that great. Looking at the reference picture, I am going to add in these tiny details using a tiny detailer brush and add in the color wherever required. With watercolors, it is always easy to blend in the colors properly. So whenever you're blending, make sure you're using the right shade and right saturation. Using the same technique, I am going to fill out the rest of the petals. You can easily remove the excess paint off a watercolor paper by using a clean brush and gently pulling off the color from the required place. Using a clean brush, I am going to add in the water And with the brush that is filled with color, I am going to detail the stem. I am going to use the higher saturation at the places that requires the shadow. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you try creating this, do share it on Ayush Paper or send me a DM on Instagram. I would love to see what you create. Check out Ayush Paper website for amazing journals, sketchbooks, and many art related products. It has a huge range of products and mediums. I've been using these sketchbooks for a long time and they are my go to for any artworks. They are perfect size and lightweight to carry. If you have any doubts regarding art supplies, different mediums, or anything related to art, you can check out askayushpaper.com and ask your queries there. Artists will be helping you and answering your queries. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day. Bye everyone.